If you follow me on Twitter, then you know that this has been a long-awaited video from me. This has been long time coming. Facebook. Now, I'm on almost every social media site out there. You know, I'm on Snapchat, Instagram, of course, YouTube, Twitter. You know, I'm on everything, including Facebook. And Facebook, I just have to say right now, what I feel about Facebook, the first word that comes to my mind, cancer. I mean, in every respect of it, and of course, every social media site has some rotten eggs and some bad communities and shit like that. Hell, even on Twitter, don't get me wrong, as much as I love Twitter, there's some shitty people on there as well. The YouTube comment section be horrendous, but nothing, and I mean nothing, hits as close as how bad it is on Facebook between many different aspects. And I want to talk about it all, everything about Facebook that grinds my gears. Now, I want to say one thing though, because I don't want people to get offended from this video. Oh, is he talking about me? As long as you're a normal person that doesn't be an asshole or a dickhead for no reason or bother people for no reason, I'm not talking about you. Period. Now, with that being said, where do I begin? Where do I begin with this rant? I guess let's start talking about, and also, I guess another disclaimer real quick. I am guilty of some of the shit that I'm about to tell you guys too. I've done it before in many different aspects. Not everything, because a lot of this shit, like, I don't get down like that. I'm not a dickhead. I'm not an asshole, whatever. But some of the stuff I'm going to talk about, I've been guilty of as well. Starting off with Facebook, just the people in general, just people like, for example, that I'm friends with on Facebook. Mainly these days, I have two Facebook accounts. One is my personal Facebook, and I mainly have that to stay connected with certain family members that I don't really talk to like that, but every now and then, you know, get to see a pic or have a message with them or use Messenger and shit like that. That's mainly what I use that Facebook for. And then of course I have the ForneverWorld Facebook, where I just mainly post content, and every now and then I, you know, post a picture here or there or something like that. So those are the main reasons why I have Facebook, because it's bad. Start off with the depression of it. Facebook is easily, hands down, bar none, the most depressing place on any social media I've been on. It is just like, what is up with people? You would think if you went on Facebook right now that people are just suicidal all over the place when you get those posts from the people. And don't get me wrong, because I've been guilty of this. You know, you get those long posts of people talking about sad shit and shit like that. Don't get me wrong, it's fine, and I feel bad for people, whatever, but you have those people, and you know who I'm talking about, whether it's your cousin, your friend, your sister, whoever it is, that every single fucking day, oh my god, every day, all day long, all they talk about is either how depressed they are, how a man or a woman has scorned them very ferociously and they can't stand it, they can't take it, it's killing them inside. And you see this all day long. It's like, bro, I get it, you're fucking depressed. I dealt with depression my entire fucking life, but I don't drown people's eyes out all day, every day on social media with, oh man, you know, life and this and that. Don't get me wrong, it's okay to spill it out once in a while, but, and again, I'm saying I've been guilty of this too, but I don't do it to the level of all day long, every day, just constantly, non-stop, because it is just like, what is wrong with you? What the fuck? Now, some people are gonna say, oh, you're being insensitive, bro. Like, you know, maybe it's a cry out for help. If you're crying out for help, go fucking seek the help. If you need to see a therapist, or you need to speak to a close friend, or you need to speak to somebody in general, then go seek the help. Facebook is not the answer when it comes to being depressed and trying to express yourself, because all it is, and especially once you get to the point of doing it on a consistent basis of just always moaning and groaning, people aren't going to give a fuck, and you're going to just get annoying. And that's the reality. And maybe you do this or whatever, and maybe this could be a wake-up call for you to stop, because at the end of the day, people are just looking at you after a certain point when it's just months upon months of a daily repetition of you complaining about how much you hate your life and this and that. People are just like, bro, shut up. There's like one person on my personal Facebook, and I won't blast them at all, but there's one person that every single fucking day talks about how her baby daddy ruined her life and he's such a scumbag, and I'd be so tempted like to just say, shut your fucking miserable ass up, bitch, go get some dick or something, because it just drives me crazy to a point where it's like, hide. just hide, bro. I can't deal with it no more. Hide. Then, moving on from that, you have the communities, which I honestly think is 100% going to be the downfall, and already is the downfall. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it definitely is Facebook's downfall, which will one day probably send Facebook to purgatory along with MySpace. You know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook can be the new MySpace because of the communities. I've seen it with my own eyes. You know those community pages that they have groups and they talk about certain subjects or whatever? Like, for example, there's anime groups on there, right? The most cancer in the fucking world. People on there are just like, which again, it kind of goes into what I was talking about earlier, fucking miserable. Just absolutely miserable. I've seen some Facebook groups that are mainly dedicated to just literally talking shit about people, and it's an anime Facebook group. Like, I've seen shit of like all day long, just people talking shit about me. What is wrong with your life? If you thinking about my crusty fat ass all day long and how much you hate me and how much I'm this and that, there's something wrong with you, bro. There's seriously something, and once again, you need help. Maybe that's one of the answers for a lot of the piss ants on Facebook that just don't know how to act. You need fucking help, because if you're thinking about me all day and how I'm just destroying your life by sitting up in this chair and talking about Japanese cartoons, you need help, okay? The Facebook groups are absolute cancer. They like to, run in a little bit of a group, so to speak, and like jump in on shit. Like, for example, when I post some shit, this just happened, a week or two ago. I was posting, or probably a month, somewhere around there, I was posting information that I had just posted on Twitter about, hey, Crunchyroll messed up and missed a bit of the latest Dragon Ball Super episode, the 109, 110 special, that they was missing out on some of the information or whatever, or a bit of the episode, about a minute. I posted that on Twitter. A lot of people said, thank you. Oh, that's what's up. Good looks on giving me the info, etc., etc. I posted that same shit, the exact same post on Facebook, saying the same exact thing. And people are like, you're just trying to get money. Fuck you. Yeah, nice try. What? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, I posted the exact same thing on Twitter, and the community over there is thanking me and telling me, yo, good looks. I appreciate that shit. I posted on Facebook, and they're trying to demonize me and make me out to be a villain because I'm giving you guys information that you can or cannot, whatever you want to do, click on. You could, if you're interested, hey, click on it. You don't give a fuck, don't click on it. You don't like me, unfollow me. Fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the communities on Facebook are the most disturbing, cancerous shits I've ever seen. But don't take it to heart. Maybe there is some good communities out there. The ones I've seen, almost everyone that I've seen, have been absolutely cancerous and horrible. There's some anime communities on Facebook that talk about lowly shit all day, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to see that shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't be into the Facebook groups. But then again, I'm not into the Facebook shit at all. Then you got the classic, the thirst buckets on there. Motherfuckers be thirsty as fuck on Facebook. Don't get me wrong, dudes is thirsty everywhere, you know what I'm saying? We see a fat booty, we be like, oh shit, I want it all over me, right, bro? But Facebook, they be taking it to the next level. Yo, if I made right now a fake Facebook account of like a female or some shit with a fat ass, watch within an hour, as long as it gets some traction, how many people will be up in the DMs like, oh girl, this and that. It's like, bro, go to X videos right now. What are you doing trying to get some digital booty, bro? Don't get me wrong, I don't got nothing against online relationships. Hell, when I was younger, much younger, I delved into that. You know what I'm saying? I actually had a semi-decent long relationship years and years ago. We're talking my teenage years, all for somebody that I met that was locally, that I just happened to, have around my area, through, what was it? I think it was an AIM chat room or some shit like that. So I don't got nothing against it, and I'd be a hypocrite to talk shit about it, but it's the thirst buckets. Bro, it's the thirst buckets that they just don't stop all day. They are just desperate. They don't give a fuck. They hitting up this bitch, that bitch, that bitch. It's like, chill, bro. Have you ever seen a girl in your life, fam? Like, damn, calm down. It's digital booty. Then you got the motherfuckers that think they famous. Those ones be killing me, bro. Like, cause, you know, I have a little bit of like, I don't know, Z-list fame, right? And I could give a shit in a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't move me one way or another if people like my post. But you got people that be thanking people, like, oh, thank you guys so much for liking this post. Bro, you got like 200 friends on Facebook. You're not famous, bro. Like, if people be thinking like they're rock stars and they put this fake facade, which they do this on other social media sites too, but it's just something about Facebook that is rampant, where people, they put this rock star life and they, you know, they act like they're famous because people are liking their posts and shit like that. It's just Facebook. It's just likes. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you like a little bit of attention, but I'm the type of person, I don't know what you would call it, if it's an introvert or whatever. I don't really give a fuck that much for attention. I appreciate it. Like when I meet you guys in the street and you tell me about how I either changed your life or you love my shit or whatever, it means the fucking world to me. But I'm not out seeking it. I'm not out there with a big ass sign. Yo, I'm ForneverWorld. What's up? People on Facebook though, they be like that. They be like, and I'm like, you're nobody. You're Jim John Jack Joseph the Third on Facebook. That's it. You got 20 likes. You got 200 likes. Good for you. And since we're into that, let's talk about the females that do, they do the most. They do the most, and they on Instagram rampant too, but they be on Facebook, which again, maybe everything that I'm saying isn't exclusive to Facebook, but I'm just talking about the shit that I see on Facebook. You got the chicks that, you know, they're using their body. They're like, oh, look at these big giant jugs, like my shit. And they get away with it, bro. They be getting away with it. They be opening up, and motherfuckers, they be throwing their money at them, and I'd be like, why, bro? Why are you throwing her hundreds, thousands of dollars for some nudes, fam? I can give you 5 websites that'll show you a bitch taking a golf ball up her fucking ass. But you got those girls that do the most. A lot of them sometimes even be the cosplay chicks, which I don't want to dive into that because I could talk all day about cosplay chicks. We got the thirsty cosplay chicks, or the rambunctious, I don't even know what word, bro, but like they be doing the most, and I'm like, put it away. You know what I'm saying? Put it away. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You got like 90 motherfuckers said, well, then again, it's a hustle. Who am I to knock the hustle, right? But damn. And honestly, I could go on for days and days and days and days because there's so many things I hate about Facebook. But in essence, it is honestly, in my opinion, the worst social media website out there. And there's bad people again. I get trolled on Twitter. I get all sorts of shit. But there's something about Facebook. You can literally write right now, and it could be legit. Holy shit, I just got a cure for cancer. And people will comment, oh, fuck off, you're just trying to trick us, you piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. What? So I guess to sum all this up, in a nice bow, fuck Facebook, it's shit, it's horrible. Not people on there, because again, there's some really good people, there's innocent people, there's nice people, there's kids on there, you know what I'm saying? There's good people, but the majority of Facebook, and the majority of what I've dealt with and experienced on Facebook is just depression, thirst, hungry ass bitches trying to get money is just bad. Fuck Facebook. Have an awesome day, people. Bam!